So I want to go back a few years and talk about how I started exercising and how it's helped me, not only physically, but mentally too. Thank you for coming back to the channel. My name is Miguel, and today I'm going to be talking about my fitness journey throughout the years and why I started in the first place. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. And if you train yourself, let me know in the comments what your routine looks like. It's a cat. I keep coming back to this, but for the most part, you all know me from my other channel, The Nomad Barber. Over the past few months, I've been consistently uploading and I've had a lot of comments, questions and DMs about my sudden change in physical appearance. You see, when I first started uploading videos in 2013, I was 26, naturally sat at around 67 kg or 147 pounds, and I was always skinny for as long as I can remember. Even if I'd hit the gym for a few months, I'd still never go above 154 pounds. As I kind of stopped uploading consistently for a few years and took a step back from appearing in the videos, people would never really see how I'd change, even though it was definitely gradual. Fast forward to January 2017, I just opened the Berlin store in the April 2016 and we had to relocate the London store a few months later, and I cannot begin to articulate the amount of stress I was feeling. My depression was looming heavily over me and my anxiety was on fire. This was also around the time that I had alopecia, so I would get patches on the back of my head that would suddenly come and go. I made the bold decision to move back to Liverpool after living away on and off for nearly 12 years. Something I thought I'd never do, but I just wanted to have my own space and work on myself whilst being nearer to my family. I came home and found myself in a weird place mentally, and I decided I'd start training. So I put the word out and started training with a PT called Marcel, who is a competing bodybuilder and now a good friend. The gym I go to is actually an old school bodybuilding gym with a side for functional training, but I mostly stay in the bodybuilding part. I've been training on and off now since January 2017, but I've definitely started to make the most progress over the past year by being more consistent and utilising the home gym I've built for when the lockdowns kick in. I now weigh around 80 kg or 176 pounds naturally, and I put this down to not only my metabolism changing past 30, but definitely eating more than when I was younger. I've been mostly vegetarian since I moved home, but sometimes I'll go months at a time eating solely plant-based, and then sometimes I'll have a few weeks where I'll eat some fish, but for the most part it's meat-free and vegetarian. I've been working with an online coach since around November now called John Izzy, who's also a competitive bodybuilder from the US. And I feel like being held accountable is something that keeps me focused on my goals, training and diet. Incorporating exercise helps me totally balance mentally and physically. Not only does it involve movement, but it also incorporates the breath. And the optimal way to lift and move is in synchronicity with the breath. I don't often exercise to completely overexert myself because I enjoy the mindfulness aspect, but usually if I'm training, I'm focusing on the breath and going through the motions. Or I also like to use this time to listen to audiobooks about a subject I'm interested in, and this is often either to do with self-improvement, life, or business. It's funny how you can take things you would never associate with mindfulness and turn it into a mindful activity. I always feel better after training, no matter what. It forces you to literally just focus on the task and breathe whilst doing it. It keeps you in the present and also gives you that positive endorphin release too. I'm often changing my routine, but usually it's something like a push, pull, leg, push, pull in a week. Or at the very least, I'll train 3 times and this will be usually a push, pull, leg, depending on how much time I've got. I'll superset the exercises and hit all the body parts I need to hit. Now, whilst I'm no fitness expert, I strongly believe exercise and movement are so important to maintaining a good balance in anyone's life. And it's something I'll be exploring more on this channel. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you have any questions about this video or exercise, please drop them below and do consider subscribing to see more content around lifestyle and wellness. Thank you.